What's up, you guys? This is Aperture back for episode number 10. Can you believe it's been 10 episodes? Well, I guess technically 11 if you want to count one of the shorter episodes I did, but yes, this is episode number 10, and I'm here on a moon, I believe, in one of the solar systems. I don't know which one. Let's see. So I am in Yabundurapt, and I've pretty much explored every single planet and moon in the solar system. This is my final one that I'm just coming here to check out, and I thought this was pretty funny, so figured I'd start the episode here. There's no entrance. It spawned right on the side of a hillside. Good planning. So in this episode, I kind of wanted to talk about something a little bit different. Now that I've been playing the game for about a week now, I thought it would be good to talk about whether or not No Man's Sky delivers on what it promised. I've been looking forward to this game for a long, long time, and I just like space games. I like exploration games. As lame as it may sound to some, I think my favorite game of all time is Minecraft. It's just massive worlds. You can build anything you can think of. And the fact that it's procedurally generated isn't something that I necessarily was excited about, but it makes it unique because, the world that you're in, you're the only one that gets to explore it. So when I heard that No Man's Sky was, of course, going to be procedurally generated, that was a huge bonus to me because, I'm the only one to explore this place. And yeah, maybe it doesn't look that great, but that's not a big deal to me because some planets do look really great. I've been watching a few other people's reviews of No Man's Sky, and while I can agree with them on certain aspects, I'll disagree with them on others. I'll start off with the things I do agree with other people on. I agree that I think that Sean Murray, in his promises of what the game would be, may have overstated what was going to be delivered. And I think there's two ways to look at this. Either he was blatantly lying in an attempt to sell as many copies as he could, or they genuinely had intentions of doing those things. So I think one of the what was one of the biggest things that I heard him say? I think one of the biggest things was that each player. What was one of the things he didn't promise? I think one of the things he said was that, one of the things I was surprised by was that there would be a day and night cycle on the planets. And obviously, that is not true. He mentioned that there would be different planets depending on how close or far away they are from their star. That's really not a big deal to me either. It would have been cool to be on the planet and, after a day goes by, you do see the whole day-night cycle. Or being able to find different resources on planets that are further away or closer to the sun would have been a little bit more incentive to actually travel to the different stars or to the different planets surrounding the star. Because as of right now, if you find one good planet, you're pretty much set. You don't really have to go visit some of the other ones. That would have been a pretty good incentive to try to get people to explore a little bit more. And then I think another one of the things people were bothered by were planets like these. It's quite often you come by, a barren planet like this, um, and none of that was shown, I guess, in the the gameplay, the advertising material, that there would be planets like this. And to the people that are complaining about that, I mean, I think that's a pretty petty thing to complain about, because, I mean, imagine you're in their shoes. Are you going to advertise, some crappy looking planets, or would you advertise the good ones? Because the good ones do exist. I've come across the good ones. A planet like this is pretty common. In fact, I'd say they generally exist in a moon type planet, but I don't know why people would expect them to show, every single planet they've come across. This reflects reality in a sense. I mean, think about our own solar system. There's 9 planets, if you want to count Pluto. There's 8, I guess. And most of them are barren. The only one that has any sort of good-looking vegetation is Earth. So it's really not that far off from what you would expect if you were actually looking for planets in real life. So the fact that people are, complaining about that is, I think, pretty petty. I think that it's perfectly fine, the distribution of planets, because when you do find that great planet, it makes it all that more special that, you're finding some awesome looking planet. If every planet looked fantastic, what's there to be excited about? I've come across maybe 3 or 4 planets that are, just above and beyond what I would expect to have found, because they're really, really great looking. And I think my third point that I'd like to bring up is that I think the No Man's Sky development team was only 15 people. So, you're talking about a game that has basically more stuff in it than our entire galaxy does in real life. And it was made by 15 people. That's less people than work at maybe some McDonald's. And they were able to make this entire galaxy. And obviously, for those that spoiler alert, there's multiple galaxies. So the fact that 15 people were able to basically make, relatively basic galaxy within a, PlayStation or, computer is a pretty impressive feat. And this is speculation, but I'm going to guess. I'm just guessing that this is going to be a little bit like Minecraft in the sense that, this is the initial release, and they'll probably come out with updates in the future. I've heard, I think, directly from, No Man's Sky, from Hello Games, they were saying that they're going to have additional updates that are going to significantly change the gameplay. They're going to have, they said on their release online, they said they're going to have base building. They said that they're going to have freighters that you can have. So I feel like it's going to be a long process to get the game where both they want it and where people expect it to be. Because you know what, I'll give it to a few people that have complained out there. This doesn't seem like a finished game yet, but I'm still having a good time. And every time I come across, a unique planet, it makes it all that much more worth it, So I'm not complaining. I'm not going to complain about a single thing because initially this game was supposed to be done by an independent developer, a small company, 15 people. And, it got hyped up to the point where, it became almost a mainstream release. So I think that, the pressure that was put on Hello Games to deliver, a game that would live up to everybody's expectations was pretty difficult to do. But I know a lot of people are happy about the game. So, take it either way. I'm happy with it. I would definitely recommend the game, especially as more updates come out, because I feel like there's going to be more and more as time goes on. As of right now, I'm still happy with what it is. So yeah, let's get back to exploring. So in this episode, besides doing my quick little review of the game, I do really, really want a new starship. I don't care if I buy it. I don't care if I find it. I'll probably end up actually buying it, in fact. But I got a new hyperdrive, warp reactor. It's this one right here, the Theta. And, I'm assuming that this one is going to be better than the Tau. I don't know which is better. I'm going to assume that this one's better because I think gold and emerald are more rare than nickel and aluminum. I'm just guessing. And then also this one needs 2 dynamic resonators, whereas this one needs 3. So I'm gonna try to install this one. I have all the materials minus the dynamic resonators to get it. But my question is, when you're in the that little star map or whatever, there are certain stars where you need the Tau, some of them you need the Theta. If the Theta is higher than the Tau, do you need to have the Tau as well, or is it because you have a better warp reactor? Will it be better? I don't know. So I'm gonna be trying to get a new starship, and also installing the new hyperdrive on it. So that's my goal right now. That is my goal. Let's see, what is this? Okay. Whoa. Yes. Are these everywhere? Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, well, that's cool that these are everywhere. It sucks that it's like one of these rare materials that you're gonna get killed for picking up. Okay, so wonder what the best way to do this is, because I'm assuming these are pretty rare and you can make a lot of money from them. Let's see. Okay. Wow, 27,000. Okay. Let's see how much I can sell them for here. I wonder if does this place have like wanted items? Let's see. If not, you know what? I'm gonna go up to the space station and see if maybe I can sell some of them there. Okay. Wow, that's a lot just for that quick amount of work. I'm gonna go up to the space station and see what I can do there. What planet am I on right now? I don't remember. Oh, Oreokinatori. Okay, Oreokinatori. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go up to the space station and see if there are traders there that will pay double the price. If so, then I'll probably make a few trips back and forth in an attempt to get as much money as I can. So let's see. I don't know if the space station is on the other side of the planet there, or if it's on the same side. But just fly over there. Yeah, so my first impressions of the game are really good so far. I can see how people may be getting bored, because I guess to an extent I'm starting to feel that too. Just because all the materials that you're getting are the same in each spot that you go. You know, you go to one planet, there's going to be plutonium, there's going to be gold or some rare material like that. But I feel like one thing that will make the game good in the long run is, you know, a thing to spend your money on. Because, you know, my exosuit's already maxed out. My multi-tool is pretty close. I think like maybe one or two more upgrades and it'll be maxed out. And then my ship isn't maxed out yet, but I'm imagining me being at the point where everything is maxed out. You know, what's the point by then? You know, what do you do? I don't know. I'm hoping that they'll figure out something to do, you know, at least with the money, or, you know, maybe the base building will be expensive or something like that. If they could do a better job at, you know, the crafting items, that would be fantastic as well. Because as of right now, you know, the money's still useful to me, but you will get to the point where it will be useless, and I don't know what you'd do at that point. So I guess that's one thing to, I guess, you know, keep your eye on or see what'll end up happening, because I can see myself getting bored at some point. Not yet, but at some point. Okay, so let's see if anybody here will actually buy those pearls. So sell items to the life form. Nope. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that that material is not going to be a wanted item up here. So I don't think that I'm going to waste my time. However, I will sell this stuff because I don't want that. Okay. Ooh, chrysanite. No, I'm going to keep that. Okay, but he'll buy plutonium. That's a pretty good amount. Let me just jump on top of the ship. For those of you that don't know, if you actually jump on top of these ships, they won't fly away. So if you need to shift items around in your inventory, it'll be perfectly fine. If you jump on top, they won't go away. So that's beneficial if you need to do something like this, where you want to charge everything up, or maybe craft something. You can just jump right on top and they'll stay there until whenever. So here we go. I'm just charging everything up, then I'll sell them all my plutonium. Okay. And sell it. See, these are those gold stars that I've talked about in previous episodes. That means they really want to buy it. So, yes, please. 156,000. That's okay. That's pretty good. All right, and I'm gonna just hop back down to that moon. Maybe gather a few more of those pearls, because they seem to be pretty valuable, and I think that I can make a decent amount of money with them. Okay, where was that moon? Is that it? Oreo Kinatori? Okay. No. Oh. Okay, here we go. Just gonna fly over that moon and should be good. Those album pearls are in every cave on this planet. I haven't watched another video online where people are finding, like entire caves filled with exotic items. It seems that most of the time it's just, like one here, one there. But yeah, I've come across quite a few instances where, there's large amounts of rare materials just sitting around. Which has been good for me, because 22 million units, and I don't even know if that's a lot or a little or what the deal is, because I've tried to steer clear of other people's videos of No Man's Sky for the most part. So yeah, I don't even know if that's a lot of money. I don't know if it's a little. I don't even know if my experience here in No Man's Sky has been typical. I think it has, but who knows? If you've seen a lot of videos. Okay, so let's see if I can get here to the planet. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I think that the Atlas has appeared for me in the little star map. So I'll see if I can jump out to the Atlas, or at least somewhere close by, and see if I can get one step closer to doing whatever the Atlas does. However, I am running pretty low on fuel for the warp reactors, so just have to kind of see how that goes, I guess. Does that look good? No. Yeah, I'm running really, really low on warp fuel. I think I jumped really, really far in the previous video. I jumped to like 4 star systems in search for somebody that would buy Emerald, but I had no success in doing that, so it's kind of pointless. But I did waste a lot of fuel for the warp reactor there. Okay, so let's see if we can get some pearls without dying. You saw, this is one of those items where when you pick them up, you get a huge sentinel response. So, okay. I'm just gonna pick them up until I end up getting shot at. Hopefully, because I'm inside this cave, they won't really find me. And also, I hope that they don't escalate the situation to like a level 4 sentinel response, because I don't know if I am ready for that. I've seen where when you get to, maybe it's level 4 or level 5, those big walkers end up coming after you. Okay, so one of these things made it inside. So, dead. All right. Just keep walking through the cave, picking up some of these pearls. Okay, well, looks like they can't see me, so that's good news. Man, look at all these pearls. Everywhere. Nice. Okay, pick that up. Pick that up. Okay, where's some more? This is a pretty good cave system too. Seems to be relatively large. Okay, come on. Okay, so the sentinels went away. Gold, I can sell that. Alright. Okay, here's some over here. How close am I to filling up my inventory? Oh man, not even close. Not even close at all. So I'm gonna fill up this, and then I'll just jump off planet, because I really don't feel like doing a whole bunch of trips back and forth like I had done in the past with the vortex cubes. It's very time consuming, and I've already got a pretty decent amount of money, so I don't feel like at this point I really need to worry about you know, stashing massive amounts of units in the game. There we go, another pearl, pearls, pearls, pearls. Another one. I believe this is my first time seeing pearls. Either that or it's my first time noticing them. I feel like I would have walked right by that without even noticing it before. It's just not a very standout item, I guess. Let's see. But you can make a lot of money from it, so I'm glad I did find it, because there's nothing I like more in the game than making lots of money. Yeah, and you know, like I was saying in the video earlier, I really, really hope that they find or create a different way to spend the money in the game, because that would give more incentive to actually make the money. Because at some point, you know, I'm not going to have anything to spend the money on. I mean, I'm sure that when they introduce those freighters they were talking about in one of the future updates, that those will be incredibly expensive. But once again, once you have that freighter, what's the point of, you know, making all the money at that point? I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, they're obviously going to have something to, you know, spend your money on if they're going to want to keep people, you know, entertained and interacting in the game. Or people may simply be, you know, very well entertained by simply exploring. You know, I haven't got to the point where I'm bored yet, so I really don't know if it's going to be, you know, a thing where I'm just not going to enjoy exploring the new planets anymore, or if I will. Is my inventory full? Why can't I pick these things up? Uh-oh, I'm level 4 now. Why can't I pick these up? Is it because of the sentinels? I don't know. What's going on? Here, I guess I'll go out here and hope for the best. Oh, okay, wait. No. Wait, what's going on? I just want to pick this up! Let me pick it up! Okay, so I'm just gonna go out there, kill the sentinels, and hopefully that'll do. Ah! What the heck is going on? Oh man. Jeez. Okay, you know, I'm kind of curious to see what that big walker actually dropped. I wonder if it's a like really rare item or what the deal is. Wow. Okay, that's my first time. Okay, so I guess they give you maybe a more rare technology. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to try to pick up more of those pearls, max out my inventory, then get out of here, because... Look, I can't pick them up. Why? Why can't I do this? Maybe I already picked these up and it's just... yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably what happened. Is maybe I've already picked these up and it's just not. It's just acting funny. Okay. Well, I'll go in here because I definitely haven't been in here yet. So all these pearls should be pretty fresh. Okay, let's find one. Okay, there we go. Not seeing too many left. Look at it, the sentinels aren't attacking me anymore. That's odd. Or at least they aren't looking for me. Maybe there's like a timer where they have to wait for that. Okay. Okay, my starship's full. That sucks. Okay, open that up. Oh, what? I'm level 5? Oh, no. I was the bad boy. That's a bad boy. Okay, I'm gonna dump this titanium. That's worthless. 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 Okay. Okay, so I'm a little bit afraid what's gonna happen when I get to the surface there, because level 5 isn't something that I was really looking forward to getting right now. I don't even know what happens when you get to level 5. I haven't haven't seen that video yet. Okay, I just need to get back to my ship. Where's my ship? Oh my god, it's far away. Okay. Luckily, I have this new little trick here where I can fly really fast, so... Okay, well, there's no sentinels or anything, so... What happens when you, get level 5? Maybe I'll find out when I get off the planet. I feel like it may have something to do with you trying to actually leave. So... I'm gonna hop in here. I'm gonna hop out of here. Okay, so just so I saved it, and then let's go up into space. Okay, yeah, because I'm out of here. I want to leave. Okay, wait. I don't know if that's a smart thing to do. I don't have any shields. Screw it. Thug life, YOLO. Alright, I'm just gonna try to hyper jump really fast. Okay, come on. Oh no. Okay, I'm jumping out of here really fast. I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay. So the Atlas interface. Oh, it's just like right there. It's pretty close. Do I have enough fuel? Yes, I do. Couldn't catch me. Couldn't catch me. Alright, I think after I jump, I'm going to go into the Atlas, get whatever they're going to give me there. Oh, no. I'm going to go to the space station first so I can sell the pearls, and then I'll go to the Atlas because I need to make space for the Atlas stone that I'm going to receive, and then also I'll get some warp fuel, I believe. So here's the Atlas, and let's go inside. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this one looks a little bit different than the other ones. I wonder if I'll get a new technology. Let's see. Okay, and I learned it the hard way last time. Oh, no, you know what? I should be fine. Oh my gosh, look at all these words I can learn. Okay. I'm gonna be learning a lot here. Man, I probably learned more words here than I have in the last week playing this game. More gravitational. Let's see what that one is. Operational. And okay, that one didn't teach me anything. These aren't teaching me anything. Why not? Maybe I already know what the words are that they're supposed to teach me. Disconnection. Man, there's so many. Bile. Under what circumstance would you need to know the word bile? Drink bile. Leave the bile drink. Okay, so I think I learned all the words in this area. Just need to go down the little walkway, learn another word, learn a technology. What did I learn? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna interact with this. Inventory. I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? I forgot. Forgot to go to the space station. I said I was gonna go to the space station, and then literally 10 seconds later, I forgot that I was gonna do that. Might as well call me 10-second Tom. Okay. Is it wrong to question this? I have crossed the orbits of countless stars and darkness unmeasured, and yet the Atlas remains changeless, my mission predestined. At each interface, an Atlas stone awaits me. I am driven to gather them. But to what end? Perhaps there is only one great prism, materializing ahead of me each time I pass. Perhaps my course winds upon itself in a mad spiral. Have I come too far to turn back? I'm going to comply. Here we go. Okay, so I got an Atlas stone. I thought I would get some warp fuel. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe you don't get it every time. Because I did the last time. I know that. I got 2 warp fuels. Okay, so I got 1 more Atlas stone. I'm gonna... Oh, okay, I can't swap right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the space station. And then I'll hop down onto a planet I've never been to before and see what that looks like. I'm really hoping I find another planet that looks really impressive soon. I've been to maybe 2 or 3 that look really good. I've been to one where, I mean, it was just unbelievable. It was an amazing planet. Okay, space station. I wish too that the planets looked on the surface like they do from the sky, because it's not completely it's not completely accurate, which I guess is one of the other complaints that people had, was that you know, it's this is not gonna be what it looks like. You could probably go down there and it might be a purple island type planet. So it would be nice if they could make that change. I don't know if that's possible or what, but it would be nice. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if I can sell all these pearls. That would be nice. 27,000. If somebody could also buy them at an increased rate, that would be fantastic as well. I don't know if it's one of the, I guess, items that is in high demand. Sorry, I have hiccups. Um, but that'd be really, really nice if I could sell them at like a 27,000 times 2. So I guess like 54,000 each. That'd be really nice. Okay, so it's selling below galactic average here. That's not good. But let's just see what kind of spaceships they have here. I always like going to the new space stations because each one has got a unique set of ships that go into it. And, you know, they're all just modified versions of other spaceships I've seen, but, you know, you never know what you'll find. I kind of want a new one. I don't really like this one. And one reason I don't like it is because it's very dangerous getting out of it. Because the cockpit is so high, well, it's not like super high, but it's higher than the last ship. You'll take damage sometimes if you're on like a slight slope, and have to kind of use my jetpack sometimes when I leave it. Here we go. Sell the items. No. Okay, what about this person? It's an interesting ship. Come on, do you want pearls? Nice nose, bud. Okay, nope. Okay, what about this person? Is that the same? No, it's a different ship. Okay. Let's see what this liquidator wants. This is like the purple nose solar system. No, this person doesn't want to either. Is this the same ship that I saw earlier? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the names. Nope. Okay, well, I might only wait for like 1 or 2 more ships to come in. I've already seen that type. Let me look up here in this little Atlas Pass area and see if there's anything good while I'm waiting. Okay. I can't use that. You never know. I might not have all the technology for my multi-tool yet. I haven't looked at the full spectrum of technologies you can get, so I'm not positive if I have them all. I obviously need a new multi-tool soon. This is all maxed out. I really made a good effort to try to upgrade my, or I guess install new technologies. I've really made an effort to add some, and I've actually really started liking the grenades. I hadn't used them a whole lot, but I finally started using them more. So probably end up using them a lot more in the future. Let's see what these ships are like. I'm gonna see if I can buy one of them here. This is not gonna have a lot of storage. I can probably already tell you that right now. 18, yeah, forget about that. Okay. Screw it. You know, I'm gonna sell. I'll sell these pearls to the next person that walks in. I can sell them. I think I saw for over $1 million just for these, and that was like what, like 10 minutes of work. So it's not too bad, not too shabby. Bring that up to 23 million, my total. Okay, have I seen that one? Look at these, they're all the same. They're all these stupid, what are these, guards? Why aren't there more? Okay, look, that one up there. I'm gonna click on that guy because I have not, oh, okay, wait. Okay, I'll talk to these two guys. I swear that's gonna be the last one. Because I just want to make sure I talk to as many different people as possible, because one of these guys may want those pearls. And if they want the pearls, that means I can make 2 million rather than just 1 million. So let's see what this guy wants. It's a goofy looking ship. Flag bearer. No. Maybe I already talked to this guy. I remember the purple nose. Sell items. Okay, he does not want them. Let's see what this ship's about. 32 slots. Holy crap. That's a lot. Well, at least I know that there is a ship that docks at this space station that is 32 slots, because that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's a step in the right direction, because I think mine has 23, so it's a 9-slot jump. So let's see, sell. Okay, so he does not want it, but I'm still going to sell them all so I can make almost 1 million. Look at that. Boom. I'll sell some of that too. And let me see what his ship is like. I'd be surprised if it had a big storage. Yeah, it doesn't. How much does mine have? 23? So it still has more, but I'm not going to spend 3 million just for like a 2-slot jump. Okay, so let's oh, you know what? Oh, I have one more pearl I can sell. So let me just pop that over to my inventory, and then I'll sell it to this sucker. Okay. It's another purple nose guy. Alright, and sell items. And I'll sell the album pearl. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to hop down on the planet, see if there's anything good, and just go from there. Okay, look, it's another one of those ships. So what do you think this planet's going to look like? Do you think it's going to be desert? Do you think it's going to be tropical, cold, hot? Probably hot. Okay. It's not looking too nice to begin with, but you never know. Let's see what they've got going on here. See if I can find a settlement first. Ooh, man, this is barren wasteland. Is there anything here? Okay, look, here's something. That's nothing. Why would you even direct me towards that? It's a waste of time. Get some aluminum. Okay. So this planet, I guess, has some aluminum deposits. Don't know how much good that's gonna do me, but let's at least do a little walk around here and see what other materials this place might have. Okay. So we got a cave here. We'll hop in the cave. See what's going on. Okay, I don't see anything that interesting. Maybe I can find another cave. Is that one? No. Man, this place is ugly, man. What is this? Okay, well that's something over there. No, you know what? I don't even. No, I'm not even gonna waste my time here. Whoa! Oh, look at that. Huh. Okay, well that's interesting. I almost missed that. Oh wow, there's a lot of it. Holy crap! Why did that not come up when I scanned for it? Okay, well that's not too bad. Look at that. Some iridium. How valuable is iridium? Ugh, that was nothing. No, that's stupid. I'm not gonna do that. What I do need is I desperately need to find some warp fuel. And I need some plutonium as well, so. Man, this is a terrible planet. Look at that, there's like no plutonium anywhere. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if there's maybe one more planet in the solar system. There should be... Why am I not seeing the system on that? I don't know. Tauri Major. Yeah, I'm not even seeing it there. It's okay. So I will check out what other planets are here. Hopefully there's a nice looking one. You know what? I wonder if the different colors of the planets see down there on the map, I guess, down at the bottom. I wonder if that has anything to do with what type of planet there is. It might have something to do with it. I'm not quite sure. So let me see if I can go around here, and maybe I'll figure out if there's some truth to that. Okay, maybe I'm in range of another planet here. Okay, so that is undiscovered. This one we were just on. And then this one, look at that. This one is like almost the same color as that one. So where's that green planet? I don't see it. It's like not even moving around. Look at that. Huh. Okay, well, I'll hop over here. And like if I'm taking the colors into account, I'm gonna guess that it's possible this is gonna be a very similar planet to the other one. It may or may not be true. I don't know. It's just kind of a guess at this point that I just came up with off the top of my head. So we'll check that out and see how that's going. Okay, so here we are at this planet. Looks to be sort of similar to the other one. Not quite as barren as the last one, for sure. Got some gold. It looks like it's a sort of desert planet. You got some of the cactus looking things here. And I'm going to do just a quick landing near a cave and just see both what's on, the surface here, and then also what we have going on in the caves. The caves? Where are they? Okay. I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to see what that is. Maybe that's copper. Okay, so what do we got here? Yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, more iridium. I just don't think that this stuff is really worth it unless there's like a, I don't know, like a a certain technology I'm trying to make. Yeah, I don't really know. It doesn't really seem that useful. I wonder if there's any animals here. Guess maybe a few. Okay, let's go check out the cave that I landed near and see what's over there. Oops. Almost just killed myself. Okay, that's not even like really a cave. Let's make one. Yeah, this planet's not happening. There's nothing that seems like it's super valuable here. There's hardly even any plutonium, which in itself is not very valuable, but it's useful. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, look at that. Vortex cubes, huh? Okay. Well, this is a vortex cube planet, I guess. Okay, well, that's not bad. This is the second vortex cube planet I've come across. This one doesn't seem to have the vortex cubes in the same... Oh, I didn't say the same number, but there's quite a few here. Look at this. Oh my god, all that money. Wow. Money. Okay, well, I will leave it at that. This was a nice little discovery here. So yeah, if you guys liked this video, I know this one was a little bit longer, just because I had my little, I guess, spiel at the beginning about what I thought of the game so far. I'm sure my opinion will change as time goes on, and I'll see how that ends up, I guess, changing. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you can too. That is the most helpful, is the subscribing, so you guys can see more of these videos in the future. And also check out one of the past videos I did. It's a little bit shorter video. It's like maybe only 2 minutes long, whereas this one's maybe like 45 minutes. But yeah, the short video, it shows a pretty severe glitch at one of the last planets I was in, where I was mining some emerald, and a hole ripped in the ground, and I was able to get to, I guess, what you'd call the center of the planet. Pretty interesting. It's a cool little video. It's quick, 2 minutes, so it doesn't eat up much of your time. So yeah, go check that out. And subscribe too. So once again, this was Aperture, and thank you guys for watching.